G'day and thanks for tuning in for this essential RC flight test of the RocHobby P-51, a 1.1 meter EPO foam model that comes with everything in it ready to fly with the exception of the receiver, the LiPo battery and the transmitter. Comes in two schemes. We've got it here in the Strega scheme in white and red, or you can get it in the Voodoo scheme, which is in purple and green. Comes in also available in ready to fly, plug and play or kit versions. We got the plug and play version here, and standard or high speed, and we've obviously got the high speed. Don't know why anybody would want the standard speed, but we like a bit of speed, so we've gone for high speed. Okay, so let's not hang around. Let's take it out of the box and see what we get. Okay, so we've unboxed all the components. Let's see what we've got. So we've got the fuselage, and starting from the back, we can see that the rudder servo is obviously in place, as is the horn for the rudder and the push rod, so nothing to do there. Got the elevator servo, but we've obviously got to put the elevators in place and put the arm on the servo and hook that up with the provided rod. Looks like we've got a steerable tail wheel, which is probably hooked up to the rudder. The speed controller's in place, as is the motor, big chunky motor. And then the canopy comes off. You can see the rudder servo in there, and the leads for the throttle and the rudder, and that might be the steerable tail wheel, I would guess. Battery goes in here, and you've got the Velcro straps to hold that in place, and the lead with the Dean's connector for the flight battery. The canopy secures just with a slot in at the front, and there's a magnet at the back that holds it down. Looking at the wing, you've got retracts already in place, flaps, and we need to screw the horns into the flaps and the ailerons. The arms are already on the servos, so we just need to connect up the push rods to the horns after we've put those in. On the connections, what they've cleverly done is given us this little mixing board here, which with all of the 1, 2, 3, 4 and the two gear wires they've routed into this little box here, so you've only got 3 leads out that you need to put into your receiver. So basically it means we can use a cheaper receiver. That's good. And we've got the elevators that we slide either side the fuselage, and I suspect that's a joiner. We're given glue, and we've got a nice shiny aluminium type spinner, and a nice 4-blade prop with nice detail on the tips with silver paint, and a little bag of plastic fittings and bolts that we need to put together, and of course the instructions, which I doubt I'll need, but being this is kind of FMS RocHobby production, I would guess they're pretty good and will help you to put it together if it's the first time you've done this type of thing. Okay, so let's get cracking. Let's put this model together. Okay, so that's build complete, although I'd really call it assembly. It's that easy to put together. You literally get all the screws and everything that you need. The only thing you have to glue are these little side bits. That's the only thing that you have to glue. Otherwise everything just screws together. So I've installed my radio and the LiPo, and everything's working really nicely. See the flaps, get quite a lot of throw on those, so that should help landing and takeoff. And then I just hold it on top. Really fast action, smooth action on the retracts, and just holding it that way. Well, on a 4S pack, loads of power, and that was only quarter throttle. So we're going to go out now and take it down the flying field and fly it for the first time.
Okay, so we're down the flying field and we're going to fly the P-51 Strega for the first time. So radio on. Got a 4S2200 pack in here. You might find it's a bit tight to get the canopy on. You might have to trim off some of the foam underneath that lip there so that the canopy goes on. I like to check everything's moving before we fly. Okay, now we're all set. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with this model. Flies really slow on the half and the full flaps. Has great turn of speed on the 4S 2200 LiPo. So yeah, not a lot more else you can say about it. Have a look at it on gearbest.com. It's a great model to fly. If you're interested in more Essential RC flight tests, then please look us up on the Facebook group, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel using the subscribe button at the top of the page now. So thanks for watching. See you soon.